Well, good morning, campers. It's the 10th of May. It's 10:59. Went up a while, been and had me breakfast. Come back out. Thinking about doing a bit of polishing on the van, but it keeps bloody raining. So whether that's going to get done today, I don't know. Not much to say. So I got the hospital tomorrow. I don't know whether I'm going to go down. I don't like going through all that traffic. I don't know where I'm going to go down tonight and park there overnight. Or park close, so I'm not too far away. I had people comment on me tapping my head. I didn't realise I'd done it until you told me. I know I'm always twiddling my hair or pulling my hair down off me beard or messing with my beard. I know I didn't do that, but it's just habit. Yeah. But yeah, that's a bit aside it really. I was just thinking, I was going about all this hatred as they go about on Facebook and wherever else media they go. The haters. Do you think that these people actually hate you? Do you? Do you think they might just be sort of slightly annoyed with you? And with all the sort of snowflakes nowadays, just exaggerate everything? I mean, you've got people on here doing things. I mean, there's groups of YouTubers, I presume you call them, wouldn't you? Get given things, good luck to them, and they do a review on them. And you go through all the channels, and they all do a review on the same thing. That's why I don't follow many of them now. I don't think I follow any of them now. I do follow YouTube, YouTube. I think he's one of the better ones because he's actually got some designs that he does that are clever, and he sort of thinks about it, what he does. I mean, he don't just buys himself a pocket drill, so screws a few pieces of wood together and call himself, camper van builders. And then all the way through their programs are going, I'm not a professional. I'm learning as I go. Why would you want to pay for somebody that wasn't a professional and somebody that was learning when they go? I want somebody who could fucking do the job, wouldn't you? But, yeah, I was going to... Oh, dear. Yeah, but that's just me. But, yeah, I spend money if I got to spend money, but I don't like spending it very much. Yeah, but, there's another thing I was thinking, I don't know if this would be any information, any good to anybody, is not the last van I built, because the last van I built had a floor in it, but the van I built before that, I put the bed across the back, and when I put the floor in, what I'd done is I came in with the floor 4 feet to where the bed would be, and I joined it, and I finished it with 2 by... Did I have 2 by... Yeah, 2 by 2, so I used... I used Kingspan. 2 by 2s all around the outside and in the middle. Put that in. And then where my kitchen was on one side, the size of the kitchen, I made the piece of floor that size and put that in. The other side where the bench was, the seating, the electrics and whatever, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I put that in and made that, then finished up with a hole in the centre, and I made a piece to fit that hole. Now, with it all, a little bit of, just trying to think a little bit of tiger seal, blob of tiger seal here in there. It was fine. It was fine. You know what I mean? It didn't move. It didn't whatever, because it was all, sort of done properly fitted. Why, I hear you ask, would you go to all that trouble? Well, it was a transit, and they're known or prone to rust. So I thought to myself, if I have a sill gone on the driver's side, I can take the bench out. All my electric fittings were fitted to the wall. It had a Truma E4 or 4E heating system in it, which was on basically 4 screws on the floor. So by removing the bench, the frame of the bench, taking the 2 batteries out, lifting the Truma out, then I could lift the floor out and the sills could be welded. Not they needed welding or if there's anything wrong with them, but that was the idea. And also another thing I did when I do the vans, is what I've done the van, is you've got your flat flooring. Try and show you like that. And it goes to the edge and it comes to the inside wall of your van, obviously. Well then, you've got like use your panel or some sort of frame, and then the outside of the van comes down, goes around whatever, and then goes into the sill, and then comes back up to the floor. So you've got, where this floor finishes, it goes down like so, up around the sill, and then back up into the body. Well, now all that in there is drainage. So really, anything along the floor and above, you need insulated. And on the wall there, you need insulated. Well, that piece in the bottom there, people put insulation in. If you don't, then you're very, very clever. But if you put the insulation in the bottom there, even if you use that Dodo plastic insulation or whatever insulation you want, is up to you. But what I did is I've got some mesh, what do you call it? It's about 2-inch squares here, so you can't see any from here. Got 2-inch squares, and I was cutting strips off of that and bending it so that it went along like that and down the inside, and it's galvanised. Bending it, and it went down the inside to the bottom of the sill, so it stood on there. So any insulation or anything that fell would hit the mesh. So that piece underneath is always, the air can go through. Any water that goes in there would only be on the inside of the sill, and it would run out the breather hose. But that's just me, maybe that's just being over cautious. But I've noticed that the moisture must be getting about again, because I'm at 42% moisture in here. So yeah, but then that's about right. That's good. Anything under about 50, well, I don't really do 50, 55. So it's always a bit drier. Anyway, that's it. I was going to say a lot more, but I can't be bothered now, and it's getting on a bit. So you've got my bit of information about doing your floors. I was going to go on about the haters. Maybe I'll do that later. Maybe I'll do that another one. And but yeah. Anyway, bit concerned about my X-ray tomorrow, because I'm a bit concerned about what they'll find. So I can't really concentrate. Anyway, so I'll speak to you all later. Have a good day. Look after each other. Remember, I love you all. Stay classy, and remember, no fighting. Bye bye. And you skins.